Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3. In the last episode, we explored more of Western Skytown here, and we got ourselves the ship grapple. So in this episode, we're going to be starting our work on assembling the Theronian bomb. So that is going to begin with this. This will be our first actual use of the ship grapple. It's gonna fly in and pick up this giant hologram projector. And looks like we've got some welding to do. So let's just get on this. Now luckily, you only have to do these one at a time. You don't have to do all three in any sort of time limit, which is nice. Once you do that, the bomb slot is going to be reactivated. Now, if you try to activate it now, nothing's going to happen. Because we actually took the projector out of place in order to be able to do the welding here. So, what we're going to want to do is actually put it back down first, then activate the bomb slot. Alright. So I'm sorry if you can hear the garbage truck in the background. Seems like it comes around like every day. I feel like that's too often, but I'll try to edit it out where I can, but it may still pick up sometimes, especially since I can't get rid of it while I'm talking. In any case, activating this this thing kind of extends upward, telescopes upward, and that will allow us to climb up to where we need to go. Okay, so there are also some morph ball tunnels here in the wall. Now, the bomb slots here will get you certain map data and other such things. So we can't access all of them right now because we're missing the upgrades that we need to do so. But we can get a few of them, so we'll get the ones that we can for now, and we'll have to come back to get the other ones. I'm going to show this cutscene here once, and then in future times we'll just skip it because it is kind of long. So basically what we're doing is kind of launching these probes. The atmosphere, and this one here gets us the map for this area. So you can see, just look at all this. Ugh. It's like no really good angles to view it from. So this is Western Skytown. We'll obviously be exploring the rest of those blue areas in a moment. But okay, I'm actually trying to skip this and I don't know if I can. So I guess we're watching this cutscene at the very least because doesn't want me to. But this one is suit expansions on Brio. So I'm gonna go to the Brio map and show you what's going on. So I'm going into one of the areas down here. You can now see where the upgrades are. So upgrades that you've already obtained will be marked with a little X, and ones that you haven't gotten are marked with like a white dot. So that's a convenient thing that they added to this game that helps you with the rest of the item completion. So Let's just back out here. I think this one right here is the suit expansions for Norian, if I remember properly. And now it's letting us skip it. Yep, okay. So I think those are the only ones that we can get for the time being. Oops, and I fell. So let's just move on. Make our way up to the top of the room. And I don't think there's anything left for us to scan here either. These ones aren't important. Oh, hey, look, it's Bria. I was going to say Norian. And there's the door. Okay. Yeah, we've got the gel puffers. We're gonna need to pull this out to get up. This is a tree, so I think this room is actually called the Arboretum, if I recall correctly. Take out these puffers. So there's a missile expansion up there on that ledge. In order to get to it, they just keep on spawning. Maybe they just kind of infinitely respawn in this area. But getting back to that missile expansion, you're going to want to screw attack to this ledge here, and it's gonna be a bit tricky. This is a little small area, so just gonna space your screw attack jump as well, and you can push this up. So we're getting close to 100 missiles. Not that we're really having a problem with running low, but always nice to have more. That's all there is to this room. So I'm just double scanning this to make sure that I get it, because I'm gonna try to miss as few things as I can in a logbook. So this here is the elevator that's malfunctioning. There's nothing that you can do to get that working again, so just have to deal with it. We have another lore entry here, though. This is Aurora. Aurora was placed within one of our floating pods and connected into the station's network. This connection allowed Aurora to control not only the facility, but us as well. Our link allowed us to reap the benefits of the Aurora's own connection to the Federation's Aurora network. The units were capable of communicating with one another regardless of the distance, and vast amounts of information were passed on to us. As the years went by, we aided the Aurora and our Federation allies with their research. We studied the potential enemy threats and collected data on their activities. It was, in some small way, a means to atone for our inability to help our creators years ago. Through our alliance with the Federation, we were able to prevent many disasters and bring an end to the numerous threats in the cosmos. We are not certain if that was what our creators would have wished to happen, but it was certainly a peaceful life. Alright, moving forward. This room, we were in the lower section of it before. But we have another Berserker Lord. Now, I kind of like what they do with these and bringing this boss back, because we're now, a little bit more powerful than we were before. So, the boss actually has not changed at all. Exact same boss as it was before. So, broken both of those. Now I just need to wait for it to do this. So, I think those ones might be new to this fight. The red ones, if it shoots those out at you, you can't shoot those back at it, so just step out of the way. So it can be there. Otherwise, it's going to be a rinse and repeat of before. Now, obviously want to avoid that, but You can try to get more of them. See, the problem with this arena here is that it's pretty small. And therefore you're not going to be able to get a lot of those out before you have to start shooting back at it. If anything, this fight might take longer than the original one. Just because we're not going to be able to get off its armor plating there as quickly. Yeah, it's just kind of going slowly. We can scan things while we're waiting. Hey, look, spinners. Not only the boss that threatening to us, keeps dropping health. Come on. Now, it will do that attack twice sometimes, so just be ready for that. Oh, come on. This is just getting obnoxious now. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Now, and of course I missed it. Alright, let's show this guy his boss. See actually just how quickly I can drain his health with regular shots here. But I'm not doing a very good job of dodging those shockwave attacks though. Okay, good riddance. So once he actually finally kills over, we'll be able to see. Okay, the spinner's reactivated. Like something here should activate for us. So we're gonna need to release all of these clamps. Oops. As I said before, this is actually the first part of the Theronian bomb, so now that we've done that, let's go over here and activate this. Okay, so we can now pick this up with our ship. And you do actually have to assemble the parts for the Theronian bomb in a specific order. So you do have to pick up this part first because the other two parts are going to attach to it. Obviously, you can't pick up those ones if you don't have this. Okay, so that's one objective complete. We're gonna go into this morphball tunnel here, and that actually drops us right in front of the door where we need to go. Oh hey, we actually killed it after when it died from it. Okay, so yeah, nothing else for us to do except press forward. If you remember, we did see another one of the components to the bomb, but we didn't have the correct upgrade to deal with it. Okay, this thing is a little tricky. You're going to want to jump when it's actually active, so it's swapping between these two things, and you'll run into it if you jump at the wrong time. So they actually did change it a little bit. In the trilogy version, it's kind of those greenish lasers. In the original version of Prime 3, It's just kind of this rotating column. So, we fixed this elevator here, which is, actually not quite yet. There's one more. Yeah, here it is. Once we finish this one, however, it's going to fix this elevator, and we can actually make a shortcut back. As you can see, we're in the bottom area of that kind of big maze room that we were in before, which is actually where the bomb component is. Now, I'm going to try to go on the map, and as you can see, if we go through the plasma door in front of us, it'll actually take us out to this facility here, which is where we want to go. So, in this room, just use the power grip to attach to that ledge. Pretty sure it's like impossible to get through there with the screw attack. So, don't really want to waste your time trying. There is an armored arrow trooper in this room. Just a regular armored variety, though, not the advanced one. And there's some platforms that you're going to need the screw attack to be able to reach. And with this one coming up here, you're going to want to jump when it's right around here, or the ATC could get in your way and block you from getting to it. Okay, so you get to have a little plasma. I hear it's great for your health. Really opens up your pores. Okay, so you're going to want to jump right when it's kind of turning there. I did a little too late, actually. Right around here. So this is one of the trickier jumps, in my opinion. And then, of course, this one, not so bad. It's a stationary target. So, we have some corpses here, and they seem to be disintegrating, I think it'll happen if you just touch them, or maybe you do have to shoot them. But, off to the right here is a save point, so worth picking up, since we actually haven't had one in a little while. And of course, it's doubly useful because we can't save at our ship at the moment. Okay. So actually, I have not scanned the store yet. So Skytown orange door. I should try scanning some of the other doors just to make sure that I haven't, missed them. Okay, good. I did already have the normal door. Alright, so let's go forward. We've got a lock. Simultaneous blast to all targets is required to disengage the locks. Got more of these corpses here. And a door. What do we do with doors? We shoot them. And then go through them. Okay, so this area has a really interesting vibe to it. Definitely different than the rest of Skytown. So there is an energy tank in there. We can't get it right now because the containment field is still active. And those look kind of like Metroids. They're not exactly your normal Metroids, but they are a variety. Okay, so we're going to need to spin this. Doing this will block the path back. But luckily for us, there is another way to get out of here. It'd be kind of irresponsible if they didn't give us some other way out. Okay. So I think that's going to be it for this first level here. is another kind of labyrinth room like this coming up. But I do think this is a good place to cut out this episode, so thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3. I've been redxparasite, signing out.